All right, welcome back.
We're back again.
Yep.
With our guest, Sam.
Sam?
Hello.
Can't keep her away.
No.
She's stuck in my bed.
She adds the real insight. So today, trailers and your distaste.
I think everyone's got a distaste in them. Everyone's sick of these trailers.
So you're speaking on behalf of humanity?
Yeah.
Well,
and I'm hoping that one day big film studios will listen to our little podcast.
Yeah.
And...
Of course they will.
Well, one day maybe. If enough people share it and bring it to their attention, maybe we can save the humanity in movies.
Yeah, maybe we need to do a trailer for this podcast so people can hear it.
Of course, we'll show a lot because that's the trend at the moment. This is just a short episode about us displaying our hatred towards
trailers. I don't particularly have a hatred, but you've mentioned a few specific trailers lately, like the Kong trailer and the Alien Covenant trailer.
Yeah. I think that I don't like trailers, and I don't like them mostly because I prefer to go in relatively blind, because then a lot of things are revealed in the way that they're meant to be, rather than you already knowing that something was going to jump out at you, or you already see Kong, for example, or an Alien, just because we watched them recently. Like, we don't have to see them, like, to go and see the movie. We know the past Alien movies. We know the past Kong movies. You don't have to show us, because we know that they're going to be there.
But people would probably argue, like, because the audience knows it's going to be in the film, that you can show it, because it's not giving anything away technically.
No, but the Kong, they said that for Kong, it's meant to be the biggest King Kong that any of the movies have had. Yet then they go ahead and they show it. So, like, if that was the only thing that you were interested in, then you don't really have to go and see the movie, do you? Yeah.
That's interesting that they say that, because of course it's going to be the biggest film. It's the most recent.
No, the biggest Kong,
size-wise.
Yeah, size.
The biggest physically, the biggest Kong. But I get.
Chuck us a bone.
But because the trailers are like big business, because they spend like a couple of $1 million on them, and then there's a short eye roll. but I think it's just because people because people are very visual, and like they need to see what they're getting before. They're not just going to go because there's a film Kong. They're being told that they want to see why they're going to see the film. Now, I'm not defending trailers specifically, but
you are.
Yeah, I guess I am. I'm just playing the devil's advocate
for some reason.
I'm undecided, because I think the Kong one ruined too much. Like, it showed. Yeah. It basically the ones I didn't actually see that one you guys like played for 3 minutes, and it shows you like every scene from the movie.
That's that was the final trailer that came out before the movie did.
But what could they have done better? What would you want to see from a Kong trailer? I guess Sam says she doesn't like trailers at all.
Don't have the official trailer. Just go with the early.
But do you just want
teasers are great?
Teasers are great.
What's a teaser like? Showing you the island, but not the gorilla.
It shows you that sneak preview of like, and usually it's either really creepy or it's really like it shows you a tiny bit but not too much. Just the way that they do.
It's a mystery.
Yeah. So it's like the bra but not the nipple.
Think about it. You want people.
It's showing you the underwear, but not
exactly
the good stuff.
You know, it's just teasing you.
Yeah,
So, for example, with the first teaser for Alien Covenant, which is coming out.
Covenant, maybe it's Covenant.
I don't know.
We'll see how we go.
Tell me.
let's let Google tell us.
So they don't show you much in the teaser. That's why I like these teasers. They go for 30 seconds. It shows something happening to a guy.
It's usually just a few flashes of
what you
shots
need.
of the wide shots.
It gets people talking. You don't need a 3-minute trailer with full scenes fleshed out. You don't need to see the alien on top of the ship.
Yeah.
You don't need to show people dying. I hate when trailers show people dying. I don't want to experience that until until I know the character.
Yes.
So now I know he's just going to be. I'm going to see that character on the screen and go, oh yeah, he's going to die.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about him.
So the trailers can't reveal anything from the plot, really. It just has to show you the scene. Like, it needs to show you what the film looks and feels like.
Yeah.
Not any story elements.
Well, it needs to have a little bit of story because that's what you're going to see it for, hopefully.
Yeah. Transformers.
Well, see, that's the
It's
thing.
just
Like
Megan Fox.
with those big budget popcorn action movies,
Kong.
you don't need. I mean, the trailer's more or less like redundant anyway because people are going to see it because that's just what they go and see.
Yeah, it's for the guys who wear the Captain America's shield T-shirts.
Yeah, we may not feel that.
The droolers who go...
We buy the toys for $200 because in 50 years' time they'll be worth $220. What an investment!
Investment, mate.
Making $20.
But it's all the hype machine. But I think the hype machine. See, it's a strange balance. I feel like if you have all these huge trailers to create all this hype and you revealing a lot.
Yeah.
People aren't going to like the movie as much because the surprises are gone, but you're going to get more people seeing it. You show less, people might not say, "Oh, it doesn't look as good." If you don't show Kong doing everything in the film,
showing the nipple,
but you might not be getting as much money.
Yes.
So it's like a stripper.
But I think
so you're taking my analogy.
I
Exactly.
think that the just when you were saying that, what comes into my mind as being a good trailer was the trailer for Get Out. It's so confusing that you have to go and watch it.
Is that a dance movie?
No.
I don't know what Get Out is.
It's like a psychological thriller.
Oh, is that horror one with the guy? It's like the black guy crying or something.
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard that's really good.
It's so weird that you have to go and see it because you don't know what's going on, but you want to know.
So it adds intrigue.
They do it really well.
Oh, I think they show a little bit too much. There's a few like little scenes that him escaping or something like that.
Well,
but we don't know that because she puts him in like that hypno.
Yeah.
So you don't really know.
Do you think think a trailer's more effective for like an original film rather than a film that we already know and are already going to go see?
Yeah.
Like Aliens and Kong, they've been around since the 70s and the 30s. Like,
most trailers that we watch now are mostly for... I mean, most movies that are coming out are all...
like reboots or revamps.
Yeah, sequels, reboots.
Beauty and the Beast.
we're in a poor era of film, but...
Do you think so?
I think
there's been a lot of good films that have come out.
Everything's recycled, mate.
There's a few
No, give me one original film this year.
Just this year already? Yeah. Well, Gold with Matthew McConaughey wasn't
Passengers was original.
Yeah, Well, that was on the borderline.
Get Out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was one I just saw recently?
Rings.
I have to get back to
Kong.
No, well, Rings isn't original.
No, it isn't.
No. You just look like having an existential crisis over movies. No, but the trailers, like, I've noticed there's a generic thing where like they just show like the flash, it's like, and then it shows you like the shot from the film, and then one of the wise characters has a generic quote.
Yeah.
Like, everybody feels pain.
Yeah.
It's what you do with that pain that defines who you are.
Yeah.
They say like generic quotes. I'm pretty sure I just made that up.
There's always a joke.
Yeah.
There's always a
Yeah,
joke.
and then there's the funny character says a witty line. Like, how are we going to get out of this one? Yeah.
You go back and be like, oh, they found shit in my boot. And then the trailer...
I found shit in my boot. Are you saying there's a snake in my boot like Woody? I found shit in my boot. I found the caption.
I thought of a snake, but it was a shit snake. It was a brown snake.
Yeah, it was a brown snake.
But like, that's a quote you would get. Like, there's the big scene.
Possibly, if it was for Toy Story.
It's like the Kong. It shows the final battle between the lizard things, and then it goes to black, and then John C. Reilly's like, call them skull crackers. It's really funny. It's like, we think it's funny. Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking the Fate of the Furious, the 8th Fast and Furious movie, where it's got the wrecking ball, so it's showing you like that they're stepping up the action each time.
Yeah.
It's like, look, we're trying, guys. We're still doing it, but we don't need to see the submarine coming out.
Yeah.
And like half the film, I know the plot.
Like
now.
all the exciting things they want to put.
Well, they're trying to build the
trailer.
hype. This goes back to
and I think that's because they know that Furious 8 or Fate of the Furious has no story. They're just assembling action scenes. Yes. So like, well, we can't put any plot in the trailer. So let's just put all our cards out there.
Yeah.
Get the droolers hyped up. The droolers are the zombies.
What is that?
And just make a cheeky.
The people that listen to the intelligent people that listen to podcasts.
Take a cheeky Billy.
Cheeky Billy.
I think it's better to watch the teaser trailer and maybe the very first trailer, because you know how they bring out at least four.
Yeah, well, see, that's a bit
trailers.
ridiculous. It's like a whole thing. But I think they've got to stand out. Like what else are they going to put out if not a trailer?
Posters.
posters.
The posters are great. I think they really, especially with Kong. That was an amazing poster.
Kong had great posters.
Yeah. Life had a good poster too, I thought.
You haven't seen... Well, there's an original, Life. Another original.
Well, they said it was heavily...
Oh, you didn't like that?
Heavily alien.
Alien.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Alien.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just because it's a film set in
Very
space.
sci-fi
Well, sorry, we did talk about that with Passengers. Like, is it ripped off or is it just trying to come up with a new way? Anyway.
There's probably a Doctor Who episode like it somewhere.
What would you think a good trailer would be then? Like, just, for example, like, just say it's Star Wars, because I'm seeing that poster on your wall. I keep looking at it. It's a good poster.
I'm trying to...
What would be a good, like, trailer? If not just the generic, overshowing.
I think that's a good point, because Star Wars, I think, did it right. It didn't show too much. Yeah. But I think that's because Star Wars had to hide everything, because it's...
You mean the newest
Star Wars.
one?
Yeah, Force Awakens.
Oh.
Yeah.
So with Kong and Alien Covenant, they don't have anything to hide, because there's...
Well, they're monster movies.
Exactly. But, like, that's the difference between, like, Furious 8, Kong, and Alien Covenant.
Well, there's some monsters in Furious 8.
There's nothing new.
Old.
There's no story. It's just... It's something so bland. So they can pack in all this trailer stuff. But if you have an ongoing story, that's when they start to say, okay, let's be smart and actually tease the audience.
Oh, that's another thing too. Force Awakens, in their trailer, they used scenes that weren't even in the movie. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Because I thought that maybe...
Which one? Rogue One?
Oh, no, Rogue One. Sorry, you're right.
Yeah, because they
Rogue
reshot
One.
it,
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, Rogue One. That, because I said to Andrew, my brother, he's against using scenes that aren't in the movie for the trailer. But I kind of think it could work if you did it right.
Because it tricks the audience.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it could bug them if they see something.
Well, if you're waiting for that scene and it didn't happen and you're like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, you think you're like falling asleep during the film. That's
it can't be a big, amazing scene, but if it was something just to fill in the gaps so that they can meet the time that they need it to be, which, 2 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Just to fill it in so that they don't use too much of the actual movie.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I vote we download the trailers.
Yeah.
We recut them to my standard.
Okay.
And then we re-release them.
You want to recut... What film do you want to do? We'll try and do one.
Let's do It.
It. Okay, yeah,
that's
the new
abysmal.
one. The original It or the new one that's coming out?
No, the new one.
So we'll recut that as a...
Hit them where it hurts.
Hit them where it hurts.
Yep.
How
Is
are
that
you
the quote?
Well, you were about to say hit them where it hits.
Yeah.
I was like...
So you're going to take the trailer and
cut
then
I'm going to take Furious 8.
Well, you know what they don't do? We used to make jokes. We used to like narrate... Our friends used to narrate each other's lives as like trailers. It's like, one boy, one giant dream, or something like, one sausage or 2 pens or whatever we were doing. Like, it was in class, so we're just saying stupid things. Like, they don't have that kind of trailer anymore with the trailer voice. He's like gone. Even in like comedy films, it's just... Because I remember, I think it was like American Hustle or something. Like, it just shows you parts of the film and it doesn't really have that narration of like what's going on. Do you want to go back to that original trailer voice? Do you want to bring Trailer Man back? Is that how you like
we can do Trailer Man if you want, because now, like in the Stephen King, it just comes up, what are you afraid of?
Yes.
Like, it just shows
it's
words.
just got the words up.
It doesn't have the voice now.
Yeah.
Is,
all right,
I don't know. I don't mind the
voice.
So
you want to cut an It trailer to show the world that you can make trailers better than people that get paid a couple of million.
I'm just going to slice out the last scene of it running toward the camera and I'll make it something worthy of the world.
Okay.
I think that's a new venture for us, I believe.
And you think you'll bring more people into the cinema with your better trailer?
Yep. Check out Shaun's trailers, the newest YouTube phenomenon.
Shaun's trailers.
Phenomenon.
It sounds like you're selling RVs or something.
Yeah, phenomenon what? Phenomenon what? Phenomenon?
Phenomenal. Phenomenon. Fuck. No, I think it's not doing much. I'm just cutting out a few scenes that I think.
Yeah, and a bit phenomenal.
It's just common sense. This is it. I wish I could just throw a stick at the people who make these trailers in Hollywood, because like, it's just like, I wish I was in the room just yelling at these people and just saying, why would you put the last scene of Kong in the trailer?
But they're like, because people will come and see it. Well, I know I did.
There's no characterization.
They listen to the actual studio.
Yeah, they're kind of guided.
Yeah. Well, I need to be the thorn in their side and go, no, you're doing it my way.
And we'll end this episode by announcing Shaun is the new trailer king of Hollywood. All trailers will be assigned his. He has to sign off on the trailers.
I am the new Hollywood Trump.
Okay.
And you're fired.